Hey guys, Ryan Groth here. Welcome to this week's video blog. I'm going to talk about something really important that you can implement into your sales organization, whether you're an owner or a sales leader. I want you to think about this and take it away and implement it going into this next year. So this is 2019 going into 2020, but for those of you who watch this down the road on my YouTube channel, you're going to, maybe implement this the next year. There's no bad time to do this. You can do this at any time, but this is just something important that I want you to think about. So about 10 years ago, after I got released from the Angels, I ended up meeting some folks in South Florida, some baseball guys I used to work out with. And one of those guys was Michael A. Taylor, currently the fourth outfielder for the Washington Nationals. He spent 5 years in the minor leagues and then 5 years in the major leagues at different levels of contribution. He's been doing really well this year in the playoffs. And I was just in D.C. watching them beat the Cardinals for the National League Championship Series and to watch them celebrate and go to the World Series. So I had some really cool opportunity to go down on the field with family passes. I mean, he's been, like a family friend and brother to me, and we've just been, great friends over the last several years. It's been awesome to watch him grow and to watch him overcome and play at that high level and be a part of it and be a support system for him. So that's a relationship I cherish, and so anytime I get to, be a part of that was, something that I thought was really cool. So I'm cheering the Nats, and that's why. So go Nats. But one thing that I think that's really important that a lot of organizations in business don't do is they reward individuals. They reward individual salespeople for their contribution by paying them, right? So you get paid, that's your reward. You get a salary or a commission or a bonus, that's what you get for working. And you should win. I expect you to win. That's why I pay you. That's awesome. And I think it's something that we all should, do. But if we want to perform and play at a higher level, and we want to have a camaraderie that's for each other and selfless and not a bunch of just individuals and work as a team and have interdependence like Stephen Covey talks about in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, not just independence or dependence, but interdependence. I would encourage you to do this. Look at sports. Sports has a championship built in to their environment. You either win or you lose. You win the conference or the division or the region or the district. You are the champion in your area. You can go to the top prize and make it all the way. And you either win it or you don't. And I think that in business, it's really funny because we don't have that clear-cut definition. It could be, being in the business journal top ranking for your category. That could be your championship. It could be, some kind of an end game. I know everybody isn't going to be, the number one in their market because of time in business and different things like that. But I want you to consider something. Make the team goal. Either define the championship, basically, is what I want to say. Define your championship. If you don't have a championship in place, it's going to create a bunch of individuals, which is awesome because in baseball or football, individual stats become team stats. But if you don't have a team goal or an end game in mind, that is team friendly or team supportive or something around the team winning or losing the championship, you won't have as much support, selflessness, interdependence, coaching, cross-pollinating of exchange of ideas. And I want to encourage you to define that every year, like a season, every season. 2020, 2021, whenever you're watching this, think about if we hit this, then this is what we get, right? So whether it is a trophy or whatever, but I want you to try to compete against yourselves and against others naturally because you're competing, but have some kind of output that makes the team work together rather than individuals working together. So that's what I want to talk about. Look at sports. They have a championship built in. They got it already built in. There's glory attached to it. There's recognition. There's a lot of awesome things that happen when you have a championship defined. And what you play for. You play to win and you hate to lose. So in business, we don't have it so cut and dry. So if you're a sales leader, come up with a championship that the team can get behind, that there would be some measure of glory, success, recognition around the team winning that championship. And I think it's important that as we goal set, we chase after something and you're relentless toward it rather than just, floating along, or doing individuals just doing their best for themselves but not working as a team. So that's what I got to share. Define your championship. Nationals, Astros. It's going to be a really tough series. I'm no prophet. I'm just rooting on the Nats. So I'm not going to say anything, and you guys can talk all the smack you want. Astros are really good, but I know it's going to be special if we can win. So anyway, go define your championship. Come up with something fun and creative, something that would require team-specific contributions and not just individuals, and get a winning environment that you guys can be stoked about. All right, so that's what I got to share. Short and punchy. Have a great week. See ya. Bye.